Hi everybody, tonight I will show you how I did my little duck. First I will cast on the machine with yellow yarn, one in the front, one in the back for the first row. Very important, because if you miss one you will end up with a drop stitch and it's not fun. So be careful, take your time, just one in the front, one in the back for the first row. When you reach the first row like this, you open the yarn feeder, close it, and then you will be able to crank. Like this. I will put that a little bit faster to save some time. When your project touch the table, it's time to turn it like that to prevent drop stitch caused by the tension. So time to remove from the machine the cast off. So I will open the yarn feeder and I will crank for 360. When I reach close to the yarn feeder, I will stop cranking. And with the wool needle, I will go and grab all the stitches. Like this. Very important to start the next stitch from your tail. So I will go and grab all the stitches like this with the tip of my wool needle. I go in between the two little teeth, red teeth. So time to turn around like this. And then I will be ready to remove it and start the little wings. For the wings, I will need 2 times that 20 rows. With one, I will do the cast on like this, and then I will crank for 20 rows, remove it from the machine, and start over to do the second wings. So very important to note that in your notebook. 20 rows for the wings. Time to remove it. Same thing, you go and crank it all over like a 360. Like this. And then you will remove it with your wool needle. Oops. This one was stuck there. There, I got it. So I got a tuck stitch here. But it's okay, it's on the final row, so won't see it when I close the tube. So that's just fine. I don't worry about that. So remove it, put that a little bit faster. Like this. And then I will continue. Oops. So now I will do the beak. I will need 20 rows. And for the feet, the duck feet, I will do 2 times 30 rows. So I will need 2 feet, 30 rows each. So put that in your notebook. I put all the numbers here because I will not doing that 3 times. It's the same thing. So I will remove it from the machine now. Same thing like I did on the 46 needle machine. I will do it the same thing here. Do a 360 and then remove every stitch one by one with the wool needle. Like this. So now you all have your numbers to do your project. Stretch it. Now it's time to close the tube. This is for the duck feet. So I will go and pull on this yarn and then secure it with my wool needle. Yes, I do pull on the other one, attach those two together. Voila. I did in the feet. Stretch it. And then I will go and close the tube, not the tube, but the feet like this. I will do like a full graft. So I grab one full stitch on the side, one full stitch on the other side. One full stitch on the side, one on the other side. If you're not comfortable with that technique, just go and attach it the way you'd like. It will be a nice project even if it's not perfect for the first time, so don't worry about that. Important thing here is you're enjoying yourself making a new toys, a new decoration for Easter or for a baby shower. That's the most important thing. So don't worry too much to be perfect the first time, okay? We all learn by trying. If we don't try, we never learn. So pull on it. So you have your first duck feet. Done. So time to attach it with a knot with both sides. On both sides. Not with both sides, on both sides. Like this. Just make a little knot and hide it between the two layers. Voila! And do this part too. So you will do the same thing with your 2 feet. Very important. I will do the feet and I will show you the beak after. Voila! I have my 2 little duck feet. They're cute. So now I will do the beak. It's the same thing. I will close one side like this by pulling on the tail of yarn. Like this. I secure it by go around and grab all the stitches like this. There. Do double knot and voila. Pull, pull, pull. The other side. And we do the same thing. We secure it by go around and grab all the stitches. There. And now I do a double knot here. Put that inside just like we do for a hat. Bring the tail on the other side by going to the middle. Bring those 2 tails together, attach it with a double knot, and then you pull it to stretch it. And you put that aside for now. So now we continue with the wings. We will do twice the same thing. So first thing we'll pull to close that side of the tube. So that will be wings number 1. Make sure it's not all jam in one side. And then pull a little bit more. And then attach it with your wool needle. Sorry. I'm still sick. I try not to look like sick, but I am still sick. Sorry, my voice go very funny sometimes during the video. But sorry, I feel better later. I don't give up. I'm keep going. So one wing is done, I will do the other one. I do still. And then put that aside for now. So now it's the time to deal with the body and head. It's a tube, so we will stretch it like this and we will pull on the tail to close that side of the tube. Right now it's look like a hat when we do a hat. So it's not complicate this part at all, okay? That's why I said that project look hard, but it's not. If you're newbies, I'm sure you could try this project, no problem. If you follow step by step, no problem. If you decide to jump some step, but you will end up maybe with trouble. So easy to follow, and it's only 20 minutes, so I cut a lot of part that was not good, but not important. So I close that side. We'll do the same thing On the other side, I'll put that a little bit faster because you already seen it. And as you could see, I go around the middle. It's because I want to prevent it to be having a hole in the middle. So more you go around. So you put that in one side like the hat. Reach the middle, attach those two tails together. Look, it's very like a double layer hat right now. It is one. So if you're a newbie, never do any hat, you have one right now. You already seen it. So you'll be able to do a hat and a little baby duck with the same video. That's cool, huh? So we'll count the numbers of row like this. And I will go and reach the 25th rows. And every 2 stitch I will grab with my yarn. And that will be the neck of my duck. Put that a little bit faster after. But I will go and grab every 2 stitch and I stay on the same rows. Very important, okay? Almost reach the other side. Voila! So now I will just do one knot, just one, to secure it like this. And we'll stuff the head just little by little. If you put too much, then with a deformed head, it won't look good. So it's very important to take and just put a little bit by little bit. And then you attach your neck. Not too tight because you don't want to break the yarn. And then you cut the excess and you will hide it in the head and cut the excess at the end like that. So that's the head. Now I will go with my wool needle, grab every 2 stitch like this till I reach the starting point, and then I will stuff the belly of the little ducky. Almost finish. And for the belly, it's exactly like the head. You just stuff a little bit by little bit. If you go too much, you will end up with a big duck. It won't look good. So I will go and put just a little bit and then a little bit more. Check how it's look. Play with the stuffing a little bit. And when I decide to have enough, I will just pull on the 2 tail and do a knot and close it like this. You see, there's a hole. I will show you how to close it. Okay, it's not difficult and very important because you don't want kids to play with it and end up remove the stuffing. Okay, so you will go with your wool needle, go around the middle, around the hole, and then you pull like this, and then you will attach it. If it's still at all, you go and do that again. When it reach tight enough, you'll be okay. So the body and head of your little duck is done. Time to attach the beak. For the beak, you will do with the FAUX GRAFT technique. So you grab 1 stitch on the top, 1 stitch on the orange, 1 stitch on the yellow, 1 stitch on the orange. So you will continue like that, and I will put the video a little bit faster. Sorry, I didn't notice, but my camera was a little bit flu. I didn't notice that when I was recording. I see it just right now, so it's not too difficult for you guys to see the stitch to take with your needle. Almost finished the top of my beak. My beak. It's hard sometimes to get the right way to say words when it's not your maternal language. So I go like this, pull on the yarn, and then I will go the bottom of the beak. Go a little bit faster, but I will slow down when I arrive on the other side, so don't worry, okay? So if you're still here at 15 minutes, can you put a little smiley face in the YouTube comment, please? It will tell me if you enjoyed the video or not, because I know sometimes my videos are too long. I do my best to be not too long now. So this part is done. Already look cute. So time to add the wings. So for the wings, I will go and grab one side, and very important to attach it in the neck, so that way you're sure that your both wings are going to be equal each side. So we'll do a knot here, and then go on the other side, and I did. Already look cute. That project make me smile. So now it's time to attach the little duck feet. I attach it in the middle like this, and go back on the duck feet. Very easy. If you go in the middle, you're sure you're gonna be in the right place. And go with the other one, pick in the middle, and then grab the other feet. We go like this. I make a video last year with a small little duck like that. If you wanted to a little duck, check on my channel. I have one last year, same color. So now it's time to do the little eyes. For the little eyes, I use the flexible part of my needle, and then I will put the yarn in it. And I always use like a tail of yarn, like 40 centimeter. Put the eyes in the middle. Why? Because I will show you how I attach my eyes. It's the way it's more secure for me. And always remember and keep in mind, if you put button eyes, it's gonna be for older than 3 years old, not less, okay? It's a safety hazard thing. So put the first eyes. You see, I take one side of the tail like this, and now I will take the other side of the tail, pick in there, and I will try to reach the other and the same stitches. So one eye is there. Now time to put the other side, and I do the same thing. I use one tail of yarn, and then I will use the other side. Like this, and we'll reach the same stitches on the back, and check if my eyes are on the same height. Like that, add a little bit tension on it. I'll do one knot just to make sure everything's look good. The other side I will go check again before I do a double knot. So I like it that way. Look cute. So now I will do a double knot, and now I will hide those tail in the head. Pull on it to remove the pressure on the head, and I'd pinch on it like this, and then I cut the excess. And voila, my little duck is done. Hope you enjoyed this video. I see you next week for a new one. Be nice to each other. Have a great week.